Oh shit! I don't know how it's going to be. The dough had got the eczema. Everything is ruined. Still, I fucked it up. Oh god. Hello everyone, welcome to this video. So today I'm gonna go to Paris. No, we are actually not gonna go to Paris. So I'm going to try to make croissant today. Yes, croissant. I don't know whether I'm going to be able to make it or not, but I'm for surely gonna try with my 100% of dedication to try to make 2 croissants. So let's see how it goes. So I'm obviously trying to make the croissant with some reference. So for the reference, I have searched how to make croissant. So from the first video that have come from the chef Joshua, whose only video that I have watched is how to make French toast. And the French toast that he makes, it takes like tons and tons of butter. So I've never made that French toast. I am like a Greg Duchet French toast fan instead of Joshua's French toast fan. But today there's no healthier version of croissant, and I want to make like proper croissant that we get in Paris. So we are going to refer this video for making the croissant. So are you all ready to make croissant with me? So let's start. Hopefully we have everything we want for croissant because it's almost like butter and bread. No, butter and flour. So I've gotten the butter. So in the video he makes the croissant from 250 grams of flour, and he makes the 6 croissants. So I'm going to be making 3 croissants because 6 is going to be too much, and I'm gonna eat all of them, and 3 for like, because if 1 gets ruined, 2 gets ruined, at least I'll have 1 to eat. So I'm gonna be making 3. So we're gonna be doing everything 50%. All of the quantities will be 50%. So let's start and let's see how much flour we have, because he said like we have to take some bread flour, but I have whatever it is. It's the plain flour. So the first step is I have to take like 65 grams of water, because he has taken 130 grams of water, and we are making completely half. So I'm gonna take like 65 grams of water to be very precise. So no, it's like it'll be like this. Yeah. So it's 68 grams of water. Obviously we are not going that precise. And he has used 6 grams of yeast. So now we're going to be using 3.5 grams of, no, 3 grams of, so 3 grams of yeast. And this pack is of 7 grams. So I think it will be like probably almost near about half. But we're going to measure, but the scale is accurate to like 5 grams. So I don't think so under 5 grams it's accurate or not, but let's see. It's again 67 grams. So let's 67, 68, 59. Yeah, I think it's already, yeah, I think this is 3 grams of yeast. Now we have to mix it. So I think we have a little bit like put it up, because he said like it's 30, it should be 100 degrees Fahrenheit, which is like approximately 37 degrees Celsius, which is at more than a room temperature. So we are gonna put like for this for 10 seconds in microwave, and I think in 10 seconds glass won't burst, and then it will be the kind of water that we want. This is the kind of improvisation that we have to do. So yeah, I have like a little bit heat it up like for 10 seconds. So we have to keep it aside for 10 minutes. So in the meanwhile, we are going to do so first of all, I'm going to remove my ring, because we have to do the dirty work, which is mixing the flour. So now we have to take flour. So he has taken 250 grams of flour. So now we are going to take 125 grams of flour. And yeah, this is like 125 grams of flour, and we have to put half of 30 is 15 grams of granulated sugar. Should be 140. Oh shit!
ठीक है ना, थोड़ा तो क्या फर्क पड़ रहा है?
I think I'm taking back the flour also. Our croissant will be sweet, and then 2.5 grams of salt. Yeah, I think it's done. Now we have to put a little bit of black pepper. Now we're going to mix that so there'll be no lump. So we are mixing this.
मत करना, मैंने तो छोड़ दे.
Sachin has given me strict instruction before the shooting of this video that don't make a mess of the kitchen, because he has just cleaned his kitchen by licking the entire floor.
Decisions.
And now we have to put like 12.5 grams of unsalted butter. And this is 12.5 grams of unsalted butter. I think 2 grams of butter is in this cup left. We can't take this. Okay, this we have already measured. And you must be thinking that there is so less of butter in the croissant. But when we eat croissant, why there is so much of butter? Because a lot of butter is going to come later on in the step. And we have to take, he has taken for the recipe 1 egg yolk. And we have to take half egg yolk. So while in the morning I thought like for the recipe I'll save my egg yolk, I was trying to save half egg yolk. When I tried to break it, there is egg white also in this egg yolk. Now I don't know what should I do. I can't help it. So maybe I'll put like half of the portion of this, and that should be considered as a half egg yolk. Yeah, I think this
What the fuck all logic?
this is a fuck all logic, but this is this. We can't help it. Now we have to mix our bloomed yeast, but it hasn't bloomed like his yeast. It's just like water mixed with yeast. I don't know, maybe we have done something wrong, but smell like activated yeast. I don't know. It's been more than 10 minutes. It's been 13 minutes and we have to mix it. So we have to make it a dough. I think this is a dough. I think by the consistency of dough I can say that we have done everything right. Now maybe we have made the dough. We are going to knead the dough until it becomes like a rubber-like consistency, but it's sticking to my hand. Dough wasn't sticking to his hand. He's doing like this. Now I'm like done. All of the chef does it too until they reach to its perfection, and I do it by the time I get bored. So now everybody, we have the professional chef who only knows one dish how to cook, which is dal chawal. Every time you ask Sachin to make something, he makes dal chawal in the house. What are you doing? Hey, yours is not sticking to the ground, to the table. Oh no, it is. So now the 10 minutes are done, and now we're gonna do the first turn, which he called is the first turn because it's the dough's first turn. So now we are going to take it, stretch it, and it shouldn't break, but mine is breaking, and then fold it. Ew. It isn't like what he told to do. So we are just again going to make it like round again. We have like done a lot of folds, a lot of turns. Now we're going to rest it for 25 minutes, and after 25 minutes you'll see what we have to do. Okay. So now it has been 25 minutes and we have to again do the same thing. Stretch. Oh, now it has a better stretch. And now I'm again going to put it back for 10 minutes. So I'll see you after 10 minutes. Bye. Now after 10 minutes, it has been more than 10 minutes for sure. So we have to take the parchment paper and we have to make the surface for 3.5 and 3.5 inches because he has made like 7 inches square. So we want the same thickness. Now we are going to roll this like this and this and then this. Apparently this parchment paper is too big for this, and now we have to press it so that it reaches to the corner and it takes the shape of the square. But we don't have to put so much of pressure, otherwise it will roll from somewhere else. It should be equivalent from all the sides. It's much more harder because we are working with a smaller square. So we have to take like only one section of it. Maybe I can cut this paper. Now the only thing we have to do is to level it. I feel like it's almost done. I think it's done. Yeah. We are giving up now. It's done, right? Now we have to rest it for 12 hours. So I think we are done for day 1. So this is it for the day 1. Now we'll move to the day 2 and I'll see you at day 2. So let's begin with the day 2. So it has been more than 24 hours since we have done the last one. We have to rest the dough for 12 hours, but now it has been 24 hours because in the morning I didn't have time to do this. So what we have to do is like for the similar size, this is our dough which I've taken out from the fridge. We have to make the same with the same specification, similar sort of square with the butter. This much amount of butter is going for 3 quarters. Just for 3 quarters.
Butter chicken bana.
Yes. rest everything is okay. How am I going to lift this up? So I'll take the cellophane first. Oh, it's not coming. Now I'm going to rest this in the fridge for 10 to 15 minutes. Then I'm going to do the rolling, both of them together. So now it's after 10 to 15 minutes and I'm going to proceed now. And now what we have to do is to take the dough. It should be a little bit thicker from the top and thin from the edges. Supposed to be rectangle, but it's going round. And now I'm going to take this butter. I don't know how it's going to be. Tomorrow morning we are going to have croissant. Should be rock hard when I'm placing it. I have to put it diagonally. It won't cover right. And then cover this. Cover this. Now I have to roll this, and the thing is that the butter should not come out. So it should be roughly about 9 inches because he said his was about 18 inches. So I'll have to make it half break because it doesn't look like his. You think it
Looks like the dough has got some disease.
Yeah, the dough had got the eczema. Our dough has the tiger print. No, this is not tiger. This is like leopard print. Yeah. So I have to measure this for like 9 inches. Yeah, I think this is 9 inches, right? Okay. So now we have to do this fold and this fold. And now I have to keep this for 1 hour and then again do the same process. And then I have to keep it for like 12 hours. So I'll do the process after my dinner like for 1 hour, and then I'll see you tomorrow when we are going to bake this. So that will be day 3. So day 2 is done and I'm tired. So let's move to day 3. Bye. So welcome to day 3. So in the morning I woke up early. I thought like, okay, I'll do the croissant and I'll bake the croissant and we'll eat the croissant for the breakfast. But when I look for the baking, it takes 2 hours to bake croissant at 20-25 degrees Celsius. So obviously I didn't have 2 hours in the morning. So it's evening, almost night, and look what happened to our dough. In the video, I didn't see like his dough has become this puffed or something. I know there is yeast, but I don't know what happened, why it has inflated so much, and it's like completely tight. It could have gone even farther, but because we have sealed it completely, now I'll remove it. There is like almost 4 layers of it. Layer 1. Oh, this is the final layer. I don't know why it's sticking a lot. So what I have to do is I have to roll it to a point that if I'm trying to make 2 croissants, then it should be like 4.5 inches. My dough is breaking. So we are done with our rolling and the butter has started coming out, and we are not going for 4.5 because we cannot do this that much. So maybe we'll make the mark of every 3.5, or maybe we can cut it now. And now we have to connect this. Okay, so we are taking out 3 croissants from this. This thing, we'll take this thing, we'll take the parchment paper. I don't know how it's going to be, but at the moment I'm just tired. I wanted this to finish because it's going on from past 3 days. These are mini croissants, mini pâtisserie. Everything is ruined. So now I have to do one more thing, is to take the egg and we have to make a egg wash. I have watched that video 1,000 times. Still I fucked it up. So he was covering it also, but I'm not covering it. But I'm gonna do the egg wash to my little croissants. He said don't do it too much. So obviously we're going to do too much. Look at my little croissant. Ooh. You know what? My respect for croissant has increased exponentially and has reached to infinite from past 3 days. Literally, I'm tired of baking croissant. Okay, now we're gonna keep it for 2 hours, and I'll see you after 2 hours. That how was it? My croissants are getting ready. They are turning golden brown, but they are dripping in butter and they are expanding in a mountain. and they don't look like a croissant at the moment. What is wrong with my croissant? So finally, my croissants are ready. Finally, it has taken a lot of effort of my life, and it doesn't look like the croissant we get outside in the bakery. For sure, not like the croissant you get in France, but they smell like croissant because croissant smells like butter and flour. It's just like butter and it smells like butter, so there's nothing but. Now let's do the taste test, which is very important because tomorrow we're going to have it for the breakfast. Right now I've eaten a lot. I don't have space in my stomach for anything, like literally not even for water. Maybe I'll eat like one of those small ones. Oh my god, this is just a little bit too buttery. Apart from that, this is heaven. I could have filled like chocolate in one of them and it could have become pain au chocolat. I should have done that. Oh my god. Oh my freaking god. This is divine. This is it for the video. It has been 3 days of me shooting this video, making croissants. I'm glad finally it's done. And apparently we have croissants to eat for tomorrow, for which I'm extremely happy. This video was partially successful at the moment, I can say. Yeah, I think this is it. So if you like this video, like, share and subscribe. You should like this. At least you should like the effort of mine that I put in order to make this video or in order to make the croissant. So thank you so much for watching. Bye. Bye. And oh, he said boiling water. This is cold water. Shit. मैं क्या करूँ मैं मजा